Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a bar workout that's going to focus on strength. So we're going to be doing a lot of the same kind of moves that we normally do, but I'm going to be using heavier weights and we're going to be doing them slowly and with probably less repetition than we normally do. I'm going to be using 4-pound weights. You decide what you want to use. You can use 4-pound weights, 2-pound weights, no weights at all. It's completely up to you. This is your workout. You're probably going to want a chair to hang on to during some of our leg portion, and you're going to want a mat for our ab work. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So let's start up with a warm-up. We're going to go ahead and just start out with a march. Just warming up those legs. Get a little arm movement in with it. In the studio, we have Grundy with us today. She's happily chewing on a stick and making a nice mess. Let's go ahead and do some fan arms. So just bring your arms up overhead, take in some deep breaths. Another one. Great, now just roll your shoulders down and back. Now let's roll them forward. Wonderful job. Now go ahead and reach that right arm up over the top of your head. Left arm comes down your side. Wonderful. Let's do that other side. Make sure that arm is over the top of your head, not out in front of you. Wonderful. Go ahead and reach your arms overhead, and now just reach out forward out in front of you, nice and long, and then drop your hands down to your feet. Soften your knees. Let's roll up. And let's do that again. Reaching overhead, reach out forward, nice and long. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs, and then drop your hands. Soften those knees. One last time, reaching overhead, reaching out for that nice fold, and then drop your hands. Let's soften our knees and roll up. One vertebrae at a time, roll those shoulders down and back. Fantastic job. Let's go ahead and grab our weights and start our arm section. All right, we're going to start out with some bicep curls in second position. So your feet are going to be a little bit wider than your shoulders, and your toes are going to be pointed out towards the corners of your room. So not straight forward, not straight to the side, about halfway in the middle. Abs are drawn in tight. Shoulders are down and back, nice long neck. Almost think about like tucking your tailbone under just a little bit so your spine stays nice and neutral. So we're going to do some bicep curls. I'm going to be coming up and down a little bit in this second position plie. You can stand straight up or you can do this with me. It's completely up to you. Full bicep curls. Just remember to keep your tail tucked under. You're not doing a squat, so don't hinge forward. Come straight up and down like you're sliding your back down a wall. Halfway there. Great job. Last 3, 2. Here's our last one of that kind, but now we're going to do it again, but to a 2 count. So you'll be going up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Just a little pause, halfway, both directions. Great work. Up, up, down, down. Nice job. Last 4. Last 2. And here's our last 1. Great, great job. Go ahead and stand straight up now. Feet are just below your shoulders. Bring those weights out in front of you. Elbows are at your sides. And then just lift and lower. Lift and lower. This is really focusing on that shoulder. Standing tall. Nice long neck. Try not to hunch your shoulders up. Halfway there. Oh, great work. I'm feeling this. Last 4, 3, 2, and there's our last 1. Wonderful job. I'm going to bring my elbows in to my sides. I'm going to glue those elbows to my sides. The weights are out in front, and then those weights come back to the sides like you're pressing squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Forward, and then squeeze. Squeeze. Keep those elbows glued to your side. Pulling those shoulder blades together as those weights come back. Really engaging those upper back muscles. Nice job. Last 4, 3, 2, and there's our last 1. Oh, great work. Give those arms just a little bit of shake. I'm going to get into what we call the skier's tuck. My knees are bent. I'm hinged forward like I'm ready to head down a ski slope. Not dropping my head, not arching my back, but staying nice and solid, looking out in front of me, proud chest. And I'm just going to bring my weights down and then pull them up to the sides. Again, working that upper back, drop them down, and then do a tricep lift. Squeeze those elbows up and back, and then tricep lift. Again, there's no need to do these fast. Do them nice and slow and controlled. Always pause and take a break if you need to. Keep breathing. Breathing really helps. We're halfway there. Here's the last 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one of this combination. Now let's just do some tricep lifts. Keeping that arm straight, no bend in that elbow. Lift, lift. Lift. Oh, wow. I am really feeling that in my triceps. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, and there's that last one. Wow. Just that little extra weight really makes a difference, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and stretch out our arms. Pull that arm across your chest. Take some deep breaths. I know my heart rate's up a little bit. Let's pull that elbow back, reaching down the back of your head, your back with your hand as you pull that elbow back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Should feel really good in your shoulder. Wonderful. Let's pull that elbow back. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and move on to doing some of our leg work. This is where you're going to want to hang onto your chair. So be next to your chair right now. I'm going to take my weight and I'm going to put it on my outside leg. You're going to be standing on your supporting leg, that inside leg. Take that outside leg, putting that weight on it, and just lift. Lift. If you don't want to use the weight, you do not have to do this. This is just giving a little extra work to those hip muscles as we do this lift. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Oh, kind of. It's half last of the folds. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to come only down halfway. We're not going to bring our foot all the way to the floor. Here we go. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ouch. 8, 7, 6, and my standing leg is really hurting. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, can you hold it up there with me? Hold it and let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop it down. Oh, set that weight aside. Let's go ahead and stretch out that leg or that hip. Cross that ankle over the other knee. Sink down into that figure 4 stretch. You can also do this sitting in a chair. Take some deep breaths. Press down on that knee. Wow, fantastic. Let's go ahead and do that other side. I'm going to move my chair over here. Brandy, watch out, princess. Yeah, here you go. Go ahead and take that weight. Again, put that on that outside leg. That standing leg is going to be tired already since we already worked it. All right, here we go. It's lift. Lift. Abs in tight. Great work. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one of the folds. Now we're going to do it again, but again, not coming all the way down to the ground with that foot. And you decide what you want to do on this. Completely up to you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang in there. Halfway there, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it up there with me. Count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Oh, great work. Drop down again into that figure 4 stretch. Ow, wow, I'm really feeling it on that side. Take one more deep breath. Great job. Now we are going to move on to doing a combination of a second plie with a lunge. So a second position plie, feet are a little bit wider than your shoulder width. You're coming down and back, pressing your knees back. A plie is you're coming straight up and down. This isn't a squat, so don't stick your tushy out. Think about keeping your shoulders over your hips as you come up and down. We're going to do 8 plies, and then we're going to do a combination for 4 of a plie and a lunge, and then we're going to do 8 lunges. I'm going to go ahead and have my weights in my hands. It's completely up to you. If you feel comfortable doing that, you do what works for you. Pressing those knees back, keeping that body upright. Here we go. For a 1, 2, come as low as you can. 3, keeping those knees pressed back. Here's 5, 6, really straighten those legs using all those muscles as you come up. 7, and there's our last one. Now turn and lunge, and then plie. Turn and lunge, and plie, and lunge, plie. Here's our last combo. I think that was it. I'm not sure. I'm going to do one more just in case. And now 8 lunges, keeping that body upright for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm feeling my legs. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way. We're gonna do another set of those, but we'll be lunging the other direction. If you wanna have your chair to hang on to for those lunges and plies, move it to the other side. All right. Whew. Yes, my heart's beating. A little out of breath. And here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, come as low as your knees will let you. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's do that combo. And plie, and lunge, plie, and lunge, plie, and lunge, plie. And now here, let's do our 8 lunges. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, fantastic. Go ahead and set those weights aside. We have one more leg move, and then we'll stretch. This is a ballet move called fondue. It's one of my favorite ones because it really gets into those muscles and a number of different muscles, as you see. So you're going to melt down with your standing leg to where it's bent, and you're going to take your other leg, put that foot on your calf, and then stretch that arm and that leg out. Bring them in, stretch them out. Bring them in, stretch them out. And stretch. And stretch. Great work. We've got 3 more. And stretch. And stretch. Oh my gosh. Here's our last one. And stretch. Oh, I love that because it works both legs while you're doing that. Oh, one more of those and then we will stretch these legs. Again, soften that standing leg. Bring your other foot onto that calf. Bring that arm in and then stretch everything out. Bring it in, stretch out. It's called fondue. In French, fondue means to melt. So it's like you're melting everything in and then we're stretching everything out. And stretch. Nice big star, pulling everything out. I lost count, so I'm going to say that we have one more. And stretch it out. Oh, fantastic work. Go ahead and grab your foot, your ankle, your pant leg, your sock. Pull that knee back, standing nice and tall. Take some deep breaths in. Fill your lungs. Oh, nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and stretch that other side. Standing tall. Hang on to your chair if you need to. Try not to have your knee just come out to the side. Try and keep it down next to the other one so it really maximizes that stretch in that quad. Great work. And now let's hinge over like we did at the beginning of the class. Just bring your arms out in front of you, nice flat back, and then just drop your hands all the way to the floor to get that beautiful stretch in the back of your legs. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Great work. Go ahead and grab a drink and I'll meet you on the floor for our ab work. All right, we're gonna move on to our floor work and we're gonna start out with some bridges. So you're gonna just take your weights, you're gonna have your knees in, feet close to your fanny. I'm gonna take my weights and I'm gonna put them right there at my hips. Feet stay close, and I'm just gonna raise up, squeezing those glute muscles, and lower down. And raise up, and lower down. You decide whether or not you wanna keep those weights there or not. And raise. Really squeeze those glute muscles, and raise. Try not to have your knees move apart. Try and keep them close together. Just doing a little inner thigh work as well by doing that. And raise. Great work. Nice little pause right up at the top. Great job. You're doing wonderful. You can always set those weights aside if you'd like to. Last two. Here's our last one. Now just hold it up here with me. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. Oh, great work. Set those weights aside for a second. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little back massage. Nice, let's come on up into a seated position. I'm gonna start you out by having your hands behind your knees and then just curling back, just lowering your back so your back's a nice C curve, not staying up stiff, but you wanna slowly roll back. And then you're gonna have your hands out to the sides. If you want to add your weights to this, you can. All I'm gonna do is a little tiny crunch right up here. Knees are glued together. Nice and slow. Ooh, I'm really feeling those weights. Let's do 2 more. Now bring both of your weights to one side. Nice job. Last 5, 4, 3, oh my gosh, 2, and 1. Oh, other side, then we got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Sit up for a second. Great. Back into that C-curve position. Bring your weights in close to you, and then you're just gonna twist, 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 gluing those knees together. Great job, you've got this. Try and drop that elbow as low as you can. Oh, almost there. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Set those weights aside. Give your dog a pet if she's close by. And let's go ahead and stretch all the way out. Oh, reaching your fingers to the opposite wall, toes to the other side. Oh, big deep breaths. Draw your knees up and drop them off to the opposite side. Reach your arm out the other direction. Use your hand to drop your knees down, giving that spine a nice twist. Great work, you guys. Did an awesome class today. Bring those knees back to center. Straighten out your right one and take your left one and bring it straight up in the air and pull that calf towards you. You can flex your foot, point your toe. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and stretch. Bring your knees together and twist to the other side. Great. Go ahead and bring those knees back to center. Drop your left leg. Bring your right leg straight up, grabbing that calf. Gently pulling it towards you. Wonderful. Go ahead and roll over onto your side. Slowly bring yourself up onto all fours. Hey, Brandy. Knees right below your hips, hands right below your shoulders. We're going to do a couple of cat-cows. So tuck your chin to your chest and tuck your tailbone under and arch that back up. Should feel really good on your back. And then reverse that and look up at the ceiling. And back up. And one last time, look up at the ceiling. Oh, fantastic job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this class today. If you liked it, I would so appreciate it if you'd leave a comment or give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you think of anybody in your circle of friends that would enjoy these classes, if you could share them with them, I would really appreciate it so I can grow my channel and bring you more of these classes. Thanks again so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. You silly girl. You silly girl.